Gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What it is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. It's real talk. It's real life. It's real shit, right? What it is added preservatives. We're not gonna get into no bullshit here, man. No fake shit. Now, trip out. What I wanted to talk about today, as you can tell by that thumbnail, dry snitching. The art of it, right? Sasuke, when it comes to the art of dry snitching, Sasuke, I try to stay away from that class. You know, I don't want to be an artist. But a lot of people do. And a lot of people know how to paint a fucking perfect picture for the placas, for the canines, for the one time, you know, for the cops, right? And in this case, as you can tell by that thumbnail, we had that big boy Joey Stack situation where it seemed like there was a lot of dry snitching going on. Now, I don't know about you, gente, but I come from the old school. I come from the old school, the way I was raised. Stop telling on your brother, right? So I was scared, hey, he ate the last sopita. Stop being a snitch, bitch, right? And you're like, fuck, well, what am I supposed to eat? It don't matter, right? Fuck, dispensa la tira. On paru. And you're just asked out, and that's just the way it is, right? Now, and that's how a lot of us were raised in the barrio, in the hood. Stop talking about other people's business. Stop telling on people. Hey, mind your own or your own will remind you. Bitch, right? People ain't playing. You know, in a menudo style, in a direct fashion. So when I seen this incident take place between Joey Stacks and Big Boy ran up on him, and I know what happened a couple weeks ago, and we all spoke on it. And I hate to fucking bring up the situation again, but let's look into it a little bit, gente, because it was the perfect form of dry snitching. Now, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care who you side with in the situation. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, dry snitching is dry snitching, and there was a whole lot of it going on right there. So let's dissect it for you. As you can tell by that thumbnail, there's a picture of Joey Stacks holding what assumes and looks like a pedazo. I can't call it like an alcoholic. To me, it could be one of those ones you get out of the Cracker Jack box. It's all flimsy shit. Orale, Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know what it is, but I could hear several times in the video Big Boy referring to, why you got a shank, dog? Why you got to bring a shank, dog? You hear me, everyone? He's got a shank, dog, right? That thumbnail I actually got right off of Big Boy's channel, and you see how they have it circled, and it says Joey Stacks exposed for pulling out a weapon. Well, I don't know what part of the game that is, but I know where I come from, Little Water, located in the middle of Central Valley, California, right? That's telling, homie. You know what I mean? That's dry snitching at its finest right there. Hey, Sasuke, hey, he got a pedazo, everybody. Will he use it on me? I don't know, but he's got one, right? He's putting a weapon in this man's hand. Now, of course, this man pulled it out, and once he pulled it out, Holmes, he became liable for it, allegedly. Whatever the case may be, he's going to ride that beef, right? He's going to ride that summer sausage. But at the end of the day, that's his business. It's no business of the next grown, big-ass 270, I'm not a bully, 270-pound man to be pointing the placas in the direction. So you might as well just wrote him a treasure map. Just put it right there, Captain Crunch. Underneath. Right there is where you'll find, you got to go through the forest, over Crunchberry Hill, under Peanut Butter Captain Crunch fucking tunnel, and there it is right there. There he is. Con un pinche pedazo, right? He done wrote a map. Even the old man security guard was like, shut up, bitch. Fuck. This is a 5-star hotel we're dealing with here, homie. We don't get knives pulled out here. You know what? What do they call you? Big boy? Big bitch. Get over here, right? And just snatched him up. Now, I hate to disrespect people, but I call it as I sees it. And I sees it when I call it, right? And that just was a sticky situation. That was dry snitching. I mean, the man's fucking thumbnail has the pedazo circle that says, right there, right there, right there. The man pulled a knife out on me, brother. Come on, big dog. Nah, big dog. First of all, Holmes, stop telling. Second of all, right, stop, I don't know, to what degree of fucking whoever called in the next day and got Joey Stacks banned from the fucking tournament, you know what I mean? So maybe he can do more curls than you. I can't call it like an alcoholic. What I do know is at the end of the day, that was dry snitching 101, man. And for those people that still support and still are like, nah, Holmes, you don't know, you don't understand. They're not gangbanging. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. On power. Say it with your chest, Wes. Go to a pinche pedazo hooked in your asshole, right? I didn't say it. That's not dry stitching, right? Listen, you said it. Trip out. it don't matter if you're in the gang. It don't matter if you're involved in gang things, gang politics, homes. Telling is telling. You know, if you fucking are out there in public, homes, and you're like, hey, it was that guy that fucking stuck his hand in her eye, right? Then that's telling, bro. I hate to admit it and I hate to say it, but that's just the way it goes. You know, that's the way we're raised. That's the way motherfuckers was bred and taught and indoctrinated, at least on my side, bro. And I'm sure the same thing happens where you're from, Pinchy big boy. Now, 101. Let's talk about dry snitching. You know, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I was in prison, right? I was in prison and this was not even dry snitching. It was just telling like a motherfucker, right? What I noticed was there'd be a lot of motherfuckers that would get into it, or something would go down and all of a sudden the placas would come, the IGI, which they wore black patches, homes. They were the internal gang investigation unit. These were the motherfuckers, cucuys, right? You didn't fuck with them. They'll snatch your ass up off the yard and throw you and slam you down, validate you quick. So when people seen cucuys coming on the yarda, somebody was probably going to get snatched up. They were doing some type of a gang investigation, right? Anyone who's been locked up 4 yards, 3 yards, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? IGI rolls up. It's ugly, right? So they roll up one day and there's an Africano brother. And this guy had been having problems, man. I guess word on the curb was they were going to roll him up, or they were going to discipline him or do something to him, right? So we were waiting. You were waiting. The Norteños were waiting. We're like right there on the same bars, homes. But we're waiting for the movida to go down so we can get up out the way, homes, and just watch. Going on pinchy popcorn. You know what I mean? And then it is what it is. Back to the bar work, back to the burpees. Oh my, right? It's back to old school shit. And so what happens is nothing takes place. Now the IGI must have got the kite or whoever fucking snitched or told, because they come running up on the fucking yarda and they lay the yarda down and we're like, fuck, right? Got him. And they go straight up to the Africano brother, man, and they snatch him up and they're like, come on, right? Basically, they were saving his life because he was probably going to get the stompilation done on him. Not the rompilation. I didn't say nothing about Mac Dre. I said the stompilation, right? They was about to hit him with the East Bay stompilation, and it was going to be all bad for him. He was a Kumi cat. I recall. They snatch him up, and as this guy's going off the yard, oh, man, I don't know about them knives they got buried over there. So that ain't me. Don't blame me for that shit. Don't put that on me. I ain't the brother with the light-skinned brother with green eyes with the braids over there that buried that pedazo over there. That wasn't me, right? I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, we'll hold, right? We was like, good Lord. Somebody get up and get this man before they get him in the program office, right? This guy had told on every single person on everything they had going on in this yard. I didn't bring an H. Shit. That was the Northerners, right? You know what I mean? I was like, God damn, right? They snatched this motherfucker. This motherfucker told on the what? We are the world. We felt violated. When the yard resumed, we felt bad, right? We felt like, good Lord, right? Even the brothers was like, hey, look, dispense on the tira, right? Brother, he ain't one of us. And I said, well, fuck no, he ain't, right? That man's a whole different breed. Well, what he was a dry snitcher. He decided that if for no other reason, if he was going to go down, everybody was going to go down with him. And this was already the reason why he was going to be hit. So what happens in life? Okay, people like to think that snitching, telling is different from dry snitching. And there's a slight difference. People that tell are people that go straight up and be like, oh, yeah, he done did it. Charleston White type characters. He done did it. It was all him. Nuh-uh. Fuck no, bro. That's not my gun. That's his gun, right? And let me tell you another situation where a motherfucker dry snitched on me. It was cold situation. So I was chilling, right? I was chilling and I needed a ride. At this time, I didn't have a car. This is back in the days. I was like 19, 20 years old, right before I went to prison. And I didn't have a car. And I remember being at this pad, man. I was at my homeboy's pad. He had to go to work. And one of his homeboys was there. And you could tell right off the top, man, his homeboy was a skante head. His homeboy was fucking far gone. He was blown. But he had a little whip, right? And I needed to get to the other side of town. I should have just took off walking. My dumbass right there fucking. It is what it was, right? Anyway, so in a menudo style, I was like, hey, bro, let me catch a ride, bro. You going my way? He was like, well, not really. I was going that way. I was like, well, shit, I got a little 5 on it for a little gasoline. Fuck with your boy one time. He's like, all right, I got you. He said, let me roll this little leño, get my little smoke on it. Was what it was, right? All right, cool. So I'm posted up waiting. It starts getting later and later, and I'm like, damn, man, I'm trying to go get me some Arby's. There's a bitch giving me fucking 2 for $5 right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go get that. One time from my mind. I already know there's about 4 brothers over there just trying to get it. Can I slide in one time from my mind, right? Shit, you could call on Tyrone. And I'm sure she did already, right? So I'm trying to get my issue before it's just blown backwards. And then that's it, right? That she won't even feel me. You feel me? So anyways, I'm like, hey, bro, hey, let's roll, bro. He's like, fuck it, let's go. So we go and he has this little black case. And I don't even pay no attention to it. I'm thinking he's got his, whatever he's got in it. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to sit there and say he didn't have a gavel, right? He probably did. And whatever the case, that's his shit. You know what I mean? Hey, that's kitty style. I'm not worried about it. All I'm worried about is me and mine and getting to some fucking pussy. Straight up. Man, ooh, right? That's a, you know what I mean? Say it with my chest. I'm about to say it on her breast. I'm about to get busy, right? So anyways, he's giving me a ride. We get pulled over. My fucking luck. I got the worst luck in the world sometimes. I'm telling you. I go in a casino. I win every time. I come out that motherfucker, I get robbed. I just got that type of luck. It's called buzzard luck, right? Anyways, we get pulled over. I'm not tripping because, hey, I'm not on parole at this time. I'm good. Fucking, I'm legit. I'm just getting a ride. It is what it is. I'm expecting this vato to produce a license, some insurance. Let's get on down the road. That's it. You know, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Getting our mind right so she can shine right, right? And everything's good. All of a sudden, the blackers are pulling him up out the car, and I see this motherfucker. He's handcuffed. I'm like, oh, he must have warrants or something. His bad, right? Shit, hopefully they let me take this motherfucking carro. I can get where I need to go. Man, this motherfucker, right? Little did I know he had grabbed that bag and he had pushed it up under my seat, right? I didn't see that, though, right? So I was too busy paying attention to what I was thinking about, what was going to be going on in about a couple hours, right? And this motherfucker right here, bro, he's out there doing this. I should have seen the head movement. I didn't even notice, right? This motherfucker was telling like motherfucker. Cops come to the car. They're like, hey, you know what I mean? What's under the seat? I said, a whole bunch of lint and shit, I think. This motherfucker needs to clean his car. They said, look, is this your vehicle? I said, hell no, this ain't my vehicle. They said, is this his vehicle? I said, sir, I don't know whose vehicle. You know what? In fact, motherfucker, you asking too many questions, bro. I don't know. I plead the fifth. You know what I mean? They're like, get up out of here, right? They snatch me up, throw me outside the car, handcuff me, search up under there. There's an edit, a whole bunch of fucking different types of materials that you use for different things. I'm like, that doesn't belong to me, right? But I'm knowing just by saying that doesn't belong to me, puts the finger on him, and he's putting the finger on me, and he's already, the cop's like, look, he done told us it's yours already. I'm like, what? Right? And now I'm used to the old okey doke. You know, they play that good cop, bad cop. Your homeboy done told us already. You might as well tell us, right? But they're not even saying you might as well tell us. They're like, it's yours, motherfucker, right? He told us already. He's cool. He's in the back going, yep, it is, right? And I'm like, looking at him like, bitch, right? Dry snitching ass motherfucker, right? And the cold part about it is he was placing the blame. It wasn't even my shit, right? I told the cops, man, do what you does, man. Can I get me a sack lunch, man, as soon as I get there? Because I'm hungry, right? I'm thinking about all the Arby's I'm missing out on. I'm thinking about this chick ain't gonna call me no more. I'm thinking about we're not making love no more. We're not even trying. Ordinarily, I'm on my Drew Hill shit. I'm just sad, right? And the cops go, look, this ain't the first time we pulled this Bob Oso over. We know what time it is. We know this ain't your shit, man. Just say it's his shit. I said, listen, man. Like I said, are we having bologna or peanut butter and jelly today? You know what I mean? Because I need to double up one time. Fuck with me. You know what I mean? They're like, look. We're taking you to fucking county jail. We're going to OR you. We're going to book you and release you. We know it ain't yours. Of course, they take me down. They fucking, at first, they're fucking going to hit me with some charges. They fucking, of course, no complaint me and let me up out of there, man. I get no charges, and that was that. I never see no boy again. I remember telling my homeboy, what's up with your homeboy? He said, oh, that fool was a tweaker. You should have just walked, motherfucker. I said, well, goddamn, bro. Well, why you got those type of people in your house? He said, sounds gay, you know what I mean? It'd be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get that feeling. Anyways, that was snitching at its finest. That's pure snitching, homes. What Big Boy and them did was dry snitching. Hey, he's got a pedazo, he's got a shank, right? Come on, bro. Quiet on the set. I repeat, shoot the moon. I repeat, shoot the moon. This vato was trying to shoot the moon. He was trying to put Lieutenant Hardhack on that motherfucker one time. Right now, I'm not going to sit there and say fucking Joey Stacks did make a spectacle in a scene too. You know what I mean? By saying, hey, Carly Conte, and everything that he did say. It just was highly suspect, and to me, anybody who condones that shit, anybody who doesn't see it for what it is, man, you're worse of Bob Oso than Joey Stacks is, right? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, Holmes, that was telling at its finest. That was real deal shit. That was Holyfield, 2 ears, right? He told on. And the cool part is he even circled the thumbnail, so everyone knows. Look, hey, exposed. Joey Stacks pulls a knife out on me. Hold on, bitch, right? What you mean Joey Stacks pulled a knife out on you? Do you not understand that man could get incarcerated, Holmes, for possession of a dangerous, deadly weapon? You don't understand that, right? Sit down here. Sit down here. That fucking weight gain or whatever you're using, that fucking fucking ab fucking burner is getting to your mente, Holmes. Sit your ass down, Holmes, and lay off the altered beast fucking whatever you're doing. That shit ain't cool, Holmes. You don't get down like that. Well, I do. Well, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Go over there and curl a fucking 1,000 pounds. I don't care. At the end of the day, man, it was what it was. I thought it was an interesting tidbit, something to touch on because I noticed it. I know a lot of people didn't. And I brought it up to the homeboy and I was like, you see this shit? This motherfucker, tell it like a motherfucker. He said, damn, that fool is, right? I said, this fool over here representing real big and bad like he's some type of resident or gangster from Hawaii or whatever the fuck he is, right? I understand he's a businessman, he's just a bodybuilder. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you are, Holmes. You could be Pee Wee Herman's in Pee Wee's Playhouse, make a like a high, make a hiney ho, and doesn't mean you didn't tell, ho, right? And that's just what it is. Anyways, I seen it for what it was. I'm sure a lot of you have. I thought it was just something to throw out there. Funny situation, you know, I've seen worse things, but at the same time, Holmes, God, this motherfucker got 615 views, 615,000 views, right? On a whole lot of telling. I'm not a bully! You are! 270 pounds worth of bully. This motherfucker's over here calling him a bully while the other one's calling, you know, being a stoolie. It's just ugly. Anyways, with that being said, gente, you know, pay attention to what's going on around you, you know. Just because a motherfucker is with you, Holmes, has rocked with you since day one, doesn't mean a motherfucker won't throw you up under the bus or tell on you. I mean, people like to do that. In everyday life, man, you got to live by certain rules and codes, G codes, right? Certain things you have to do. Now, I understand a lot of people are going to be like, oh, where was that energy going when you was dropping out? Nah. I didn't tell though, motherfucker, right? I went off on the yard. I got off where I was motherfucking mad at. Holmes, that's what happened. Hey, why'd you fight? Hey, why'd you do that? Hey, we're going to send you over here. Hey, you're a piece of shit. That's what they got out of me. You know what I mean? A whole lot of Nathan. Since a youngster, I never said Nathan. I ain't got nothing to say, man. You know what I mean? Don't sign me up. Don't put me on the chopping block. Don't ask me to give you excuses. Hey, me no Nintendo. Espanol. You know what I mean? Me no Nintendo. I don't Nintendo nada. What I intend, Holmes, is I intend to fucking go home, Holmes, because I'm not stupid enough to say something to incriminate myself. It just is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, man, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's about going out there struggling, hustling, and striving for your familia, man. Pay attention to you and yours. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what other people got going on, because then you might find yourself in a precarious situation where you might have to say something that you don't want to say, so I'm scared they might trick you into it. And that's even uglier, Holmes, especially when you're a babosa that gets tricked into tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it right. Now, fuck that, Holmes. Just pay attention to you and yours. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe one time with that thumbs up. Hit a notification bell. That'll let you know when I drop, Holmes. I drop right here, as well as on Gunners Collective. Fuck with your boy, man. Fuck with your boy. We dropping Boom Bangladeshis all day, every day, in a menudo style in a direct motherfucking fashion. It's what I does. If you don't like me, just because of the type of person I am and because I keep it real, Spence on la tira, you can hit that thumbs down, heavy as the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I fucking truly believe in, Holmes, and that's being a real motherfucker. Bang, bang. This is the gun. One time for your mentality.